This is a demo of the ShearCAD beam function, namely the multi-span aspect of that with varying spans. So we're starting with a beam. When you start to do a beam, it scans backwards, finds a previous beam, and says, wouldn't you like to use those inputs? That's what we did here. We're using style 1. This is where the top bar, there's two top bars. They lap in the middle of the end span. This is style 1. Style 2, you'll see in a few minutes, is where the top bar goes all the way across the end span and halfway into the next span. So you see in this example we have 4 different spans, and you can have 4 different clear span lengths, and you can have 4 different support widths. So you have complete flexibility here. We're picking a point. The plan view is something you can turn off. So if you don't want to put that in your drawing, you can turn that off. That's a ShearCAD preference. So what it's done is ShearCAD's drawn 3 views. Here's the elevation view. All the bars are drawn to scale. Even the thickness of the bar is drawn to scale. The laps are drawn to scale. So there's your spans. There's your rightmost span. You get 3 views. There's a plan view up top. Here is the end view. And you see we have 3 top bars and 4 bottom bars. 4 center bars, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. There's your 4 bottom bars. Now we're going to call this out. We have many call-out text styles, or format styles, so we're going to pick the one called bend bar schedule with quantity. We're also going to include the weight. So this is going to do a nice chart of bars. It's going to draw boxes around it and look real nice on your drawing. There's your schedule of bars. Of course, you can set your text size and the color of the text. There's so many flexible variables that you can set if you would like in the ShearCAD. The next thing we're going to do in this demo is to do the other style of beam, the style 2. We just did style 1. This is style 2. And this is where the top bar, in the end spans, the top bar goes all the way across the span and halfway into the next span. So this is beam B3. Happens to be style 2. We could have variable spacing of the ties. For simplicity of this example, we're just going to go with 12-inch spacing of your ties. You can have ties, different kinds of ties. You can have stirrups with caps. We're just going to go with the standard T2 tie. As before, it's drawing all the spans, all the bars, 3 views. We're inserting some lines so that we could put this beam at the top of the blue screen. Now we're going to call this out. We're just going to change the heading title, beam B3. We're going to use the same format, include the weight. We're going to pick a point. The point you pick is the upper left of the callout, text callout. And there you go. So this is doing multi-span beams again, varying spans, and different support widths. So you get a lot of flexibility built in here, save you a lot of time as a detailer. And of course the beam function is also in the estimating function. It's not going to draw it for you in the estimating, but it's going to estimate it for you. And that's the end of our demo for the ShearCAD Beams Multi-Span.